This is a last-minute show because I need to vent a little bit. Let's see. Good morning. It's Thursday, October 15th. I guess we're at the halfway mark. And, oh, wow, my birthday's in like 2.5 weeks. That sucks. I was hoping to forget it this year, but I guess I'm not. Okay, I titled the show, what did I put down? I don't remember. Let's see. Oh, the world's nuts. Hey, welcome, Torque and Easy Rider. But I know I have a one rule in my show, and that's no politics. But I'm breaking that rule today because I need to vent about different things. And my first thing I'm going to vent about that has been bugging me for days is they blew up the moon. I'm so upset about it. I'm so upset. Okay, I guess I should read up on it a little bit more before I make my comments, but there's nothing that could be said that will make me think that's okay. Now, from what I understand is to find water or something like that? There's a whole ocean. You know, you can like convert it into some type, we got the technology. I'm sure they could figure something out. They did that in Egypt at one time. So that whole digging for water shit on the moon is a bunch of lies, right? Okay, so I'm trying not to cuss. So I'm so upset because, you know, what if it like slammed into us? Sorry. You know, what if it slammed into us? Like, it affects the tides. It affects everything on this planet, and they were just going up there and bombing it. I'm sure I'll bring this up later because I just totally lost my train of thought. But, yeah, I'm kind of upset about the whole moon thing. But I was just at this show, okay, and, you know, some people who know me, I go to different political shows because I like to try to educate myself on it. I'm not very knowledgeable with politics. So I do listen to a lot on the shows on BTR while I'm cleaning and working, etc. And I just got back from this one show just a few minutes ago, and it was the most horrible thing I have ever been to in my whole life. And now I get it. Now I know why. Okay, I'm not to upset people who know me or know my views on politics and stuff like that. But you wonder why. You wonder why people are, you know, and it's people like this person that give the rest of them a bad name. You know, other people are trying to focus on policies. They're trying to focus on things being passed. They're wondering why they're being called racist, why they're being called names, et cetera, like that, when they're trying to just work on the facts and the whole politics stuff. Well, tonight I figured out why, and I bet it's just a few handful of people who are like this. That's why. That's why people think you are crazy. I get it now. I get it. It was just like a light bulb. Because some people are so extreme and so full of hate and so racist and just so bitter, they hate everybody. They hate everybody. He sat there. Yeah, I know he left. He better left. He sat there bashing people for liking hip-hop. And it was turning out one thing, but just like totally bashing black people. Then making fun of their clothes, then making fun of their music, making fun of all this stuff. Then he goes to welfare ladies, right? Well, first he said single mothers. Then he says it's welfare ladies, but then it was all single mothers, because all single mothers are whores. And then he calls me a whore, okay? And then, because I was trying to defend my point I was trying to make was that the whole welfare, if they focus on getting the child support from the fathers, okay, it's as part of the solution. I was just giving my opinion. If they go after the fathers, because usually the child support is paying for the welfare is paying for the missing child support. And then it goes onto arrears on the fathers, you know, for some of them it goes to arrears. So it just adds up. So no matter what the government gives the women, it goes on the father's arrear account. So he can't buy a house or anything until he pays that debt. So my point was just, if you focus on the fathers, on getting the money, the absent money, maybe most of it will go away. Maybe it will fix it. Oh no, I was called a whore, I was trash, I had my legs open, I was doing all this stuff, and I was like, oh my God, and I lost it. I think I scared people. I lost it. I started cussing. I just snapped. I'm bipolar, so I just like snapped. And I don't know what I said, to be honest. I have no idea. I don't even remember. But I just flipped out. So I had to have my show so I could calm myself down because, if I don't, I'm going to go nuts in the head. Anyways, I think everybody's in bed. I don't know. Let's see here. Okay. Is there anybody with me? Are you guys listening? Okay, but here's my point. And I've been thinking about this a lot. Okay. I'm one of those people, I don't know. I got into so many fights on BTR this week, it's not even funny. I've got an argument, because I was also in another chat room, I was defending somebody, and then somebody got mad at me for defending, I think I was in BC's show, and I was defending somebody there, and they said, well, you're like in the middle. I go, in the middle? Because I'm defending this guy? You're out of line. You're sitting there calling him names. Maybe he doesn't know what they're talking about. He doesn't know, I don't know. But anyways, so, oh my God. Hey, Rob. I'm so pissed off. Oh, my God. I need to calm down. And, I can't even, in typing I can, if I have to be there, because I'm not there anymore now, I'm kind of calming down, but I was so furious because he called me a whore, and I'm just like, what was it? I wish somebody was here from that show. It was more than that. It was like, God, I don't remember how he was saying it, but pretty much like disgusting, like low life, whore, slut bag, something like that, just because I was trying to make a point that you should go after the father's child support. And I wasn't condoning that people can live off welfare. I was just saying that there's more to it than just mothers being single and pregnant. A lot of those mothers were very married, and the men left. So it was like they left, and they left them with that missing income. So go after the fathers. If you spend as much time going after the fathers than you are attacking single moms, maybe something will get done. And that was my point. So, Rosie Brains? Why do you call me Brains? Why do you call me Brains? Did you go to that? And you know what? I feel like such a fool because in the past, I used to go to a ghost show. I used to go and listen here and there once in a while. But what I saw, if you guys listen to archives, it was the most ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. And now I know why other friends and other people I know from different shows are having such a hard time. Now I know why. Because they're like, why are people calling us racist? Why are people attacking? We're just trying to show them the facts. We're trying to show them this. And it's because of people like him, the few people like him who are just hate everybody. And it doesn't matter. They don't even care about the policies or things that are really going on. They're just attacking the actual people. So it's like you can't be oh, yeah, and he attacked me for, pretty much calling me a wetback. Too, so it's like he went through black people, single mothers, whores, Mexicans, people who like hip hop, people, he just had this list, and it's just like, it made me so, I don't even know why I sat there. It just made me sick to my stomach, but I sat there, And it just like dawned on me what's going on. This world's gone nuts. And you know why? Because they bombed the moon. You bomb the moon, you've messed with people's, spiritual, mental stuff, and now the whole world's crazy. Because you know how people go crazy on the full moon? Well, because they bombed it, now it's like constant. That's my belief. I should play a song. I'm so mad. Anyways, that's my rant. Have you guys ever seen me that upset? I know I'm laughing, but I'm so mad. Okay, so let me. I do feel much better. I'm like somebody was telling me one day, I'm like the therapist and the patient. But I just hope and pray things work out, because what I'm seeing, it's like the world's gone crazy. And I'm really scared, I guess, I'm just scared of everything. I'm scared what's going to happen to us. I'm afraid, we're losing the world that we know really fast, and the whole thing is kind of overwhelming. So, but, oh, okay. Well, welcome back. Oh, thanks for putting your font in bold, because now I can see you. Anyways, I just put a short show on here. I got 39 minutes left. The number's 347-884-8261. And I think I'm done with my little rant. I guess I just needed like 15 minutes. Or what did I do? Did I spend like a half hour or an hour? Yeah, I'm taking calls. So, welcome, sweet baby Ray and Lioner. How do I say it? Torque and Rob and Easy Rider. You guys are up late at night. My only hope with that, okay, is that and I don't know, it's because I'm a dreamer. I just hope, okay, this is just something, one day he would wake up and realize all the leaders messing with him, and that he will get angry and turn around and just start doing the right thing, and everything will get fixed, and I can buy a house. I could, and he'll turn around and he'll be the best damn president anybody's ever seen. That's my wish, that's what I'm hoping. It's just something, just anything. But I'm going to try to stay on the positive. And but they bombed the moon, that's crazy. Dude, are you like in here to try to pick up people? You don't want to pick up people in a mental health room. You don't want a girlfriend from a mental health room. Okay. Well, welcome, Walsh. All right, let's see. Oh, let me go answer the phone. Hello, 111.
Hi.
Hi. Who am I talking to?
It's Mitch.
Mitch?
Mitch, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I just, I know what it would take for Obama to finally, wake up and smell the coffee, so to speak. You know what it would be, though?
No, I'm kind of afraid. What? Are you gonna be nice?
Well, okay, I won't. Okay, well, it's just he needs to find a certain recipe, if you know what I mean. And the certain recipe calls for nigger chicken. And
that's bad.
You know what?
See, I knew you were going to do that. You know what? You're bad. Don't be calling here. Oh, my God. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's Anani. You missed my rant. I needed you. I was freaking out. Okay, the show's over. My friend's here. I was just kidding. Where's my girlfriend? Oh, I'm just kidding. Oh, crack me up. Okay. Yeah, Zamunda. You shouldn't be like in mental health chat rooms trying to find girlfriends. That's your first mistake. Yeah. I wasn't a bitch to him. He doesn't need to be saying that kind of stuff. It's different if I am ranting, okay? There's a disclaimer on my page, on my Blog Talk page. It says no drama unless it's my own. But I don't, nobody else can talk like that. Or, he's not my person, but I still wouldn't want someone calling the show talking about someone like that, That's all. It's not cool. But if you guys want to call in and bitch about Ghost, you can. Oh, my God. I can't believe I sat there. I sat there, and I just took it, because it's just like I just had this light bulb go on, and it's like, you know what? It pisses me off because someone like that gives the rest of the people who are trying to do the right thing, who are trying to educate people, a bad name, because everybody thinks everyone's like that is like this dude, and it's not true. He's just so full of hate. Wow. I was just like in disbelief. I didn't mean to snap. If anybody saw me snapping in there and cussing, you got to remember I'm bipolar. I just went to the other side. There's a sweet Rosalie, and then there's a mean Rosalie. Anyways. Okay. Yeah, you don't care what I say, but you're sitting here in my chat room. A loser. All right, let me see. Let me answer the next line. 248.
Hey.
Hey.
Is this supposed to be a mental health show, or?
Yeah, who am I speaking with?
Oh, it's John.
Oh, hi, John.
The reason I call is because I have a question of my boyfriend. He's been acting kind of strange lately,
Well,
I'm sorry. It's
well, you
hard.
did call me on your home phone, so I'd be careful.
Well, yeah, it's
what you say.
Well, it's all the truth, though. It might sound crazy, but it is the truth. Whenever I try to fit his cock in my mouth, I can't.
Okay, mental health and sexual problems are two different things. You got to go to the sex room that's like, let's see, 2 rows down. I think there's one on air right now you can go to. Don't be calling my show. I'm trying to have a rant. Okay, so. Are you okay? Wait, whoops. All right, Rob, I wish I saw that text earlier. Sorry, it took a while. Okay, you guys, feel free to call in right now while I'm in the mood to answer the phone. The number is 347-884-8261. And I should listen to this show later. I hope I made some sense. I probably didn't, but I feel a lot better. It's just been such a crazy week, And if you notice, it's ever since they bombed the moon. Have you noticed that? I know it's not my imagination. Just watch. Everything's gone crazy. I'm telling you, it's gone nuts. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of edgy too. Well, as an update for myself, I've got, I think, about 10 days, and I go in for my surgeries. So I need to be like at least emotionally level before I get it done, because I don't want to be on this side of the pole. So I hope I'll feel better. Maybe I should have some shows before I go in, but I guess that's kind of scaring me too. Okay, dude. You know what? just so dumb. Here we go. All right. I have what? Yeah, Rob. I'm having a double surgery on the 26th. I don't know how many days that is, but I am kind of scared about it. And I usually don't think about it till I'm right about to go to bed, and it just blows me away because I think, oh my God, I'm going to be laying there, and then I'm going to have like all these holes in my stomach, and I'm going to wake, and I'm more afraid, I think, of the pain afterwards than I am the actual surgery. Like, I'm afraid, like, when we come back, I'm going to have to walk up the stairs to get into my place. So I'm worried, like, how am I going to make it up the stairs? Because Matthew's not going to be able to help me, you know. I mean, he'll probably try, but I will just feel so bad. And then I start thinking about other things like, oh my gosh, then I have to get up, and it says that you're supposed to keep walking. How am I going to walk? Because I'll probably get dizzy. So I think I'm just scaring myself. What? Yeah, I'm having yeah. Are you guys getting sick? I notice a lot of people are getting sick tonight. Oh, what's 1-1? Oh, let me see. Okay. Is it working? Oh, here.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, niggers everywhere, niggers.
Oh my gosh! You
niggers.
know what? You're really you got to call a different show. Don't call me up, because I'm not in the mood for it. I'm really not in the mood for it. Go back to Pal Talk. I know you guys are from Pal Talk. I know some of you already. So, Pal Talk people. Okay, I'm not answering the phone anymore. So unless you guys tell me it's you calling and let me know in chat, I won't answer the phone. I'm done. Yeah, you know, I hope you feel better, Nani. I know I started to get sick. Like yesterday I kept coughing and then it went away. And then it dawned on me, I haven't been sick in like a long time. I wonder, and then I started thinking, I wonder if it's because of what I'm eating. I mean, I have to have surgery, you know, so obviously something's wrong with me. But I haven't had like a full-blown cold or anything like that in years. So here's what I discovered. I eat rice, vegetables, and sometimes meats, like just different meats with vegetable, like a stir fry. But I eat a lot of rice, and I have raw fruit. And I drink a lot of coffee, so it must be the coffee. The coffee has healed me. Yeah, go ahead and call. Oh, she already left? Oh, okay. Hey, Will, you had a great show earlier. Wow, you're like a regular tech guy, Torek. Well, good morning, you guys. All right, let's see. We got 27 minutes left in the show. I'll extend it later if I'm still in the mood, but you got to remind me. Ross, I'm going to play some more of my songs. I actually uploaded some new songs. I just don't remember what they sound like. I'm so upset, Anonymous. I can't believe. I mean, did you understand what I was trying to tell him? I was trying to tell him, instead of bashing single mothers, go after the fathers, because I think that will make a big difference. And he just went off and, you know, you're sticking up for these low-life, blah, 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 blah. I can't imagine there's someone walking around like that with that much hate. You know, I can't. There's a lot of things that I really dislike and that I hate that are happening. Yeah. But at the same time, when you stop to think about it, we live in a great country. We have a lot of opportunities that other countries don't have right now. And a lot of things do need to be fixed very badly. But it doesn't help when people, both sides are trying to show their points of view, and then you have someone like that go and destroy whatever progress that side has made and show, you know what I'm saying? Because it gives them a bad name. And they're sitting there wondering why people are putting labels on them. And it's only because of a few bad people like that don't, have no compassion whatsoever for people in general. And now I'm going to go on another rant because I'm probably going to make some enemies here, but that's fine. If you want to take me off your Facebook, that's fine. But, okay, here I go. Don't leave me, okay, naughty? Okay, but here I go. You took this land, okay? You stole our land. You forced us to change into your lifestyle. You're making demands on all these different cultures to conform. Everybody has done the best they can, but they will never completely be in the same status, okay? There'll be a few. There'll be a handful who make it and who are going to be extremely successful. But you're always going to have people who are poor. You're not going to totally get rid of the poor. They will always be here, and they will always be dependent. And there's people who are disabled. There are people who, what I'm saying? And then when you hear somebody like that who's just like, pretty much like, just get rid of them all, I feel like saying, you know what, why don't you just get on a fucking boat and get the fuck out of here too? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna play a song, and I'll get to the phone. All right, hold on. I think I might have to delete this show. Wait a second. Oh. Maybe everybody has me on mute. Yeah, you know what I asked? There's nobody calling in. I don't see you on the switchboard. So you might have called a different number. The number is 347-884-8261. But there's no, anyways. So for those who are just joining us, I had not a surprise show, but unplanned show tonight because I was very upset and I needed to rant. So I am kind of all over the place because I have all these things going in my mind. So they probably don't make any sense, but I do feel better. So that's the point, is I gotta chill out, and so I'll be okay, because I can't be carrying, that kind of anger with me for I don't know, it's not good. But I was just kidding about everybody getting on the boat and leaving, okay? I don't want you guys. I'm just pointing out that, I was just pointing it out, that's all. Okay, anyways, here's a song. I'm going to do something more. And it's called Too Much Fun, and that one I got off Aerial Publicity, I think. Or GarageBand.com. That's where I get my music, and it's podcast friendly, and it's really cool. You know what? I was thinking I'm going to set up Matthew with the Aerial Publicity. She has some videos out now on YouTube teaching you how to promote yourself and how to, you don't even have to be extremely talented. It's all about marketing your music and your craft, and I just thought it was really interesting. So maybe this Christmas I'm going to try to set him up with his whole little music thing, so at least he can record himself and stuff and see if he can come up with something. I think that'd be something to do. All right, let me go to the phone line. 916. Hello?
1619.
What did I put?
Girl, you're crazy tonight.
Dyslexic much? Oh, that's too funny. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, well, who am I speaking to?
This is actually Marcy.
Oh, hi.
Hey, I spoke with you, I think, what was it? A couple nights ago, you were playing some old school Key Sweat, and right? You
Was
did a
I?
Key Sweat song? Yeah. Oh my God.
I have no.
Nobody.
Oh, who was that?
Oh my gosh.
I know. I'm having one of those nights.
Are you having a senior moment?
Yeah.
Because I have them all the time.
I'm just like, I was just so mad. I went to this show. Did you hear me earlier ranting about it?
No, I couldn't because I was doing mine like at the same time around. Oh my gosh, I need to rant too. When people call in, sometimes it's like, ugh,
Yeah,
but,
this guy, he called me a whore, disgusting, blah, 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 with my legs open, all this stuff, and I was like, oh my God, I'm an old lady. What the hell?
Wow.
My kids are grown. What's he, he don't even know me. He was horrible, but I just snapped. Usually stuff like that don't bug me, but I just lost it. I lost it.
Yeah, things like that will happen, but you just gotta let it go sometimes. And
Yeah.
I just go. Where I like to go to just release energy and stuff. Boxing. There's a boxing ring around the corner. Because before I used to just pick a fight at school, but I can't do that anymore. So just
really.
Go into
Women box?
Yeah. Well, there's a boxing you just go in there and just hit the
bag.
Yeah, go up against the match and sign up with the match and the whole night.
That is smart. That's what, I needed that in high school.
Oh my goodness.
I probably would have stayed out of a lot of trouble if I had one of those. Because, I'm a really sweet person, but I have the other side too, So if I lose my temper, then bad things happen.
Well, the thing is for me, when I was, before I, found, trying to be good and everything, I would always, it takes a lot now for me to get really, really angry and upset. Instead, I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I get to 10, then I'm good. But now it's if somebody tries to yank my chain or is fucking with me, I'm like, ugh, and I just have to play a song, and then okay, I'm calm down, get back to that moment where this song made me feel good, and there it is there, So, yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm here. I multitask.
I am too. Oh my gosh, I am too.
Well, thank you for visiting, Rob. It was nice to see you.
Is it a lot of people? Are a lot of people calling in?
Oh, I should check this. I should check this.
Yeah.
You guys can call back in. The number's 347-884-8261, and it's open mic. Oh. So,
tell me a little bit about your show. I'm interested because I was speaking to you for a little bit, and the last time I think you were, we were just talking about music and everything, because I I was just curious because I was reading about what your show's about, and I do a show as well, and I just was kind of.
What's your show on? What do you do?
Spirituality. I'm a intuitive reader.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I saw you earlier. Oh, okay. How did that go?
It went okay, except for the last part where or I like to call him, because it had to be him, a macaw came in. And
yeah, I saw you earlier, and you know what I was thinking? The first thing I thought, I go, she's on my time slot. But
no, you didn't.
Yeah, but I got sidetracked because I went to that other show, and I was so mad. So actually, usually I start about 11.
Yeah, okay. No, I start at 12. I go from 12 to 1. I only do a 1-hour show, but...
I was so furious. I was just... I wasn't even going to have a show today.
Hater!
I know. I was just teasing. No, because
oh my God, I'm getting loud.
people would tell me, they'd be like, you're in my time slot. I'm like, excuse me? You know? No, this is actually, I have a couple of shows. I have like a Bistro, and that's more like music. I do the Espress This Bistro, and then it's more music, more just for fun and kicking back. But then this spaghetti show is mental health. It's like for people who have bipolar or mood disorders or just want to talk. And it's usually me just venting about myself, you know.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a good thing.
But it's cool because I've had like a variety of like different stars that's called in. And or actors and a lot of artists, because they all have they're all suffering from bipolar too. So it's been kind of cool, you know, to be up in the middle of the night. You know, they can't sleep either, or they're manic.
Yeah.
So it's kind of neat.
Oh, no, I could totally relate with that. So, yeah, no, I understand. But
yeah, because, you know, a lot of creative people, you know.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, because you're up at night, you know, and that's where you get all your creative ideas. You know, you get all these ideas that flood in, and you can't sleep, and suddenly you want to conquer the world.
Yeah, that's one of the symptoms of a manic episode.
And then when you crash, you're just like, I can't get out of bed.
Yeah, or you're just really sleepy, or you feel like you've been on crystal meth for like freaking
days. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I was just calling in to let you know, hi, and just introduce myself
I'm so
formally.
glad to meet you. It's nice to meet you.
I'm glad to meet you too.
And I'll be sure that I catch your show, because I did see you on there. I think I seen you the other day too.
Oh, yeah. I just came back a few days ago, and I'm just getting back into the swing of things and stuff. So I'm like, because hardly anybody had a spirituality show at this hour on the West Coast, and I'm like, you know what? And plus, hardly anybody.
True.
So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to open it up at that time. And I did, and it's been going pretty well and pretty neat.
Oh, good. No, that's true, though. You're right. It's not, it used to be just me and a couple people this late at night. And the whole Blog Talk has grown a lot.
Yeah.
And I've been on vacation, not vacation, but I've been taking a break. So I used to have it like every night. But
yeah, they don't realize. Some people don't realize that in doing this, it takes really some time to put it together, and then, if you try and do it fly by night, it's like, or without, I like to call it your teleprompter, but it's really notes on a piece of paper. You're just like, okay, now what do I talk about? So
yeah,
before I was a lot more organized. When I would put some extra time, but lately I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do this, and I'm back, and like, okay, cool. So it works out pretty good.
Oh, so, very nice.
And I like your songs. They're different. Because I like listening to different.
Me too. That's Torque wants to know what the name of your show is.
Late Night with Marcy. It's on from 12 to 1 on the West Coast, and I do intuitive reads and talk about everything and everything underneath the sun. Like the other night, I was just venting about how you can get trapped by your ex sometimes. When they
You're like me. I do the same thing. So, tonight was the moon. I was so mad. Oh, okay, you would agree with me, right?
About what?
They bombed the moon.
Yeah.
Doesn't that mess people up? Everybody's nuts.
Yeah, you know what? I think so, and I think that's probably prolonging some things. I was like, oh, why did they do that? That's so ridiculous. First of all, I was pissed because
nuts.
It was a lot of money that they spent on a whole lot of nothing. Second, we were already a wreck before that because the last full moon, I don't know, it's from September to now. It's been messing people up, and we got warned. People who can read the stars and who are astrologers are
exactly.
Like,
see, you guys, I'm not crazy.
You just added, and when they did that, they just added more craziness to us. And I'm like, dude.
Yeah. So now it's like a constant full moon. Now it's it's all out of whack.
Yeah.
And I'm just waiting for the tide to come up and just sweep me away.
Even that the other night when I you just feel it. Like, it was just like, God, it's even a creepy night. What the heck is going on?
Yeah, even that, exactly. Some people were teasing me, you know, but it's like, no, you guys don't understand. You touched the moon, okay? That's like an off-limits thing. You don't do nothing to the moon. I don't know. But I guess I'll let you go.
Okay.
Or else I'll start babbling away.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later, and have a great, wonderful rest of your show. Oh,
you too, and have a great. I'll catch a show for sure.
Okay.
And yeah, I just got sidetracked tonight, but I'll catch it. And I wasn't hating on you, but I was just saying,
no.
Wait, she's on my time
I was just kidding. I like that word. Okay.
Yeah, it feels
I'll talk to you later.
Exactly. Okay.
Take care.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh. Oh, you got, I don't know if she's in the chat room. I'm not sure. Well, welcome to the show, Anonymous, and what is it? Less Petty Media Radio. Nice to meet you. Autobox and Rob Alloy, Torque and Walsh and Will. Thank you guys for being here. News Free. Oh. Now I feel so much better now. I'm sorry about earlier, you guys. I was just so furious. But see, I had another person vouch for me on the moon. I'm telling you guys. You guys can do whatever you want to this planet. You know, I know that's going to happen. But there's a reason. There's a reason. You don't, you know, I'm not a tree hugger, okay? I'm just saying you don't touch the moon. Okay. Because, okay, I won't go there again. I better find something else to do. I have the thing, but it's called the Bright Red Cords, and I got that from Aerial Publicity. They're pretty good. I thought I uploaded some more music from them. I remember that one, but I didn't. But that's pretty good, right? That's going to be my new favorite song. I still like Disco King, but that's one of my new favorite ones. Yeah, Rob, but you can't do that because it's not right. It's not right. You don't touch it. It's not right. It's not actually, okay, this is the way I see it. It's not ours to touch. The universe is not ours we can explore it, but it's not ours to go from planet to planet and just claim it. You can't. The universe it belongs to the universe. You don't touch it. Actually, you know what? This is my paradise. I'm probably going to lose friends on Facebook for this too. That's fine. Okay, this is my paradise. Why don't we just live in something small, like a tree, and just eat berries and vegetables, and just like everybody in harmony with the earth, you know, and you show the waters and the land respect, and then you can harvest even more food because you've left it alone and just taken care of it, and then, you know, then your spirit will become one with the universe, and everybody will be like in harmony. I need to go to bed. You know, if they just left things alone. Okay, let's see. You know, there is some truth in what I'm saying, right? If you took out the greed, if you took out the money completely and took out the greed, and we all just did things that we really liked, like, you know, our arts, dancing, music, and we just ate berries and crap. We put, you know, berries in our hair, flowers. I should have taken a nap today. I'm just cracking myself up. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. We got 29 minutes left. If somebody wants to call in, you can. The number's 347-884-8261. I should check my Facebook to see if I have any friends left. I notice, like, every time I have a show or because people are like, Rose, you really never voice your opinion. Sometimes it's not safe. It's like, because it depends on my mood, right? So it's like, okay, so the few times that I voice my opinion or I have a show, I lose people on Facebook. It was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. So funny. I'm getting addicted to this Facebook. I have oh, look, I have a new friend. Oh, right on. Check it out. There you go. Now I got another friend. Lose one, gain another. I don't know. Here's my Facebook. If you guys want to add me. Oops. There was this one guy. There's this one guy on my Facebook. Like every single day, he'd be like, "I defriended so and so because they have this on their page. I defriended so and so because they have this on their page." And then another day, there'll be like 3 people he defriended, and so on. So finally, one day, I just defriended him. So I get this email like, "Why did you defriend me?" I go, "I defriended you before you get to my name." Because if he looks on my page, he'd be like, "Oh, she's crazy." He'd be like, "Oh, well, dude." But anyways, that's my face. You can add me if you like. I'm very picky. Yes, sweet baby Ray, I am taking calls. Are you the one calling with the... Whoa, look at all these calls. Okay, you guys are going to raid me, right? You guys raiding me? Okay, hold on here. Autobox?
Hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I am going to agree with you what you're saying about people need to change, but I'm going to do it with a little bit of a different twist to it. Do you mind?
Oh, on my fantasy?
That's what fantasy of everyone
my dream
getting
world?
together. Well,
yeah. Okay.
You have to aspire to something, right? And you might as well aspire to utopia. But I think if most people were to respect themselves first and get to know the land and what it can do for them, that's where the harmony comes in. I personally don't believe that the earth and the things around us necessarily have their own spirit, but we can certainly there's certainly a master plan. There's certainly natural laws, and if we respect ourselves and get to know what those laws are, then we can become in tune with our surroundings as opposed to fighting them.
Wow, that was brilliant. I like that. Well, exactly, natural laws. I guess that's what I'm getting at. There's certain things, Yeah,
well, and there's certain basic things. Now, you had mentioned my show earlier. I have a show on Saturday night, and I've recently been interviewing a lot of people. But previous to that, I was getting very political, especially about this current discussion that we have about health care. And my personal belief is exactly what I said, is people respecting themselves, respecting their bodies, don't putting themselves in a position where they necessarily need to be treated for, and I'm not going to talk about healthcare because healthcare is proactive.
Yeah.
Healthcare making sure that you take care of yourself and that you exercise and you eat the right food, and that you know what the food is that you're putting into your body and those kind of things. Where what we're talking about as a country right now is disease care. It's after the fact. It's after you've disrespected your body, after you've done these things, and now someone has to pay for that. But if we're in tune with ourselves, in tune with other people around us, if we respect ourselves, then we're going to respect other people. And instead of forcing people to do things, we influence them. If we're in the position of respect and being centered and understanding what's going on around us, and we can influence other people to do the same thing by being a model of that, I think that's a lot more
Yeah,
positive.
and then I go to the show where this guy is just horrible, and he's like trashing people, and it's like, no wonder nobody trusts you,
Exactly.
No,
exactly.
And that was all that I was trying to tell him. I was trying to point out that, I was just trying to point that out. And he just cussed me out and called me all these names and stuff like that. And it was like, and you wonder why we're in the situation we're in. You wonder why. This is
Exactly.
why.
Well, and do you believe that people can have opposing opinions and still be civil with each other?
Oh, yeah. Because everybody's
I
different. Everybody has different culture, different beliefs, and yeah. But you can't force somebody to be one way, You can't force everybody to be the same.
Exactly. So. And that's the problem, is that there's too many forcers and not enough embracers. Because I can go to someone I totally 100% disagree and on the verge of anger, and still reach out and hug that person and love them and respect them for what they believe.
Exactly. Okay, let me get this. Do you mind if I get this other line?
No, not at all.
Okay. 248.
Yes. Yes, the niggers everywhere. They must come.
It's you again. You know what? Is that you in the room? Because I'm just going to take you out. Don't make me throw down. Okay. Do you want to borrow my whip for your show?
Nice.
Just kidding. Oh, my God. Hey, dude, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm like, do you do this? I'm kind of like all over the place. No, last month I swear on this program I got a virus and it wiped out my whole computer. I ended up getting a brand new computer, and now I have a different kind of virus catcher thing that won't let me do the ads. But I think my friend, that's what happened to her. In the chat room.
There's some weird things that they do on Blog Talk.
There's a couple ads that are really bad. Too. I don't know. One of them is the car one, the one that says like eBay car or something. I noticed it on Yahoo and other sites. Every time that thing went on, my whole computer would crash.
Yeah. Well, there's one where it would start talking, and it's like, why do you have an ad that's talking on a computer that I'm using to try to broadcast with?
Or that one that suddenly starts downloading something. It says it's scanning your computer or something. Like, you can't stop it. And the only way to stop it is you got to pull it off the internet until it stops, and then you can try to get rid of it. But if you don't do that, it will wipe out your whole computer. So, and me and my son got in this fight. He goes, "You must have downloaded something." I go, "I didn't download anything. It was an ad. I was somewhere. I was just listening to a show, and suddenly it started scanning." Like, you know what I'm talking about. It says it's scanning your computer for something, and it just came out of nowhere. But so I saw your what? Are you new? You're new to Blog Talk, or I just never seen you before?
I've been broadcasting since March, and I've been on and off. I do it for a few months, and then take a month off, and I'm back. I think I've gone 2 months straight now, and for anyone that's in the chat room that hasn't tried to do this, I would recommend doing it because it's definitely an experience. For everything that people have negative to say about TV programs or radio programs and what have you, at least respect the preparation that goes into and the production qualities of the shows. You may not agree with how they do it or what they say, but it is tough work just to do an hour a week. The preparation, if you want to have a topic and do the research and actually know what you're talking about, incredible amount of work. And if you got a job and business, married, all that stuff.
Oh, you're kind of breaking up now.
And what? I'm breaking up?
Yeah, just hold on a second. I think you're breaking up a little bit. Yeah, I know. I enjoy. This is the first time I rarely go off about another show, but he called me a whore on the air. You know what I mean? And he started bashing me for giving an opinion, and so and all of it is because I was defending single mothers. And that's what he was bashing me about. Because I was defending single mothers, I must be one of them. I am, but I must be one of those, just the way he did it. And it just like threw me over the edge. Probably because I should have taken a nap today.
Well, what was the issue with single mothers?
They're just whores that can't keep their legs closed.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's making an assumption.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's making an assumption with no basis. I mean,
none. It's their fault they got pregnant. And my point was, what I was trying to say was, you know what? Go after the child support and you'll fix some of it. You can't just put it all on single mothers. Why is nobody really pressing to get the child support? That was my point. It was just, you know what I'm saying. And he just went off. So finally I said, you must owe child support or something. You're self-projecting.
Right. Well, so many people, I mean, you were talking earlier about people, being crazy or just this attitude. Obviously, we go through these hills and valleys individually through our lives. And as a country, and in the country, unfortunately, politically and economically, we seem to be doing that about every 8 to 12 years. And when people are unemployed, and there's a lot of stress out there right now, and there is spiritual energy. And when people are depressed and when people are down, that energy, you can feel that energy, and I think that's what you were talking about earlier. I don't know if it necessarily had anything to do with the moon.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like you can't. People are people.
Yeah.
I know what he's saying. I understand some of it, but I understand about the part about lazy people, etc. But he just went from one group of person to another group, and I just lost it when he called me names, because I was like, you don't even know me, dude.
Oh, exactly. And when you start brushing with that, or painting with that broad brush, and that's not right. And then I got I'm kind of slow sometimes, but it was like, no wonder. Now I get it. It's just the few people that are like him giving the rest a bad name. Because everybody thinks that's how, you know what I mean? Everybody, because I have friends going, why am I being called a racist? We're just trying to point out these policies or facts or whatever. We're just trying to point these things out and show them. And they don't understand why they have so much hostile energy towards them. It's because of people like him. Because they have to sit there and fight people like him, and so they just also assume everybody's like that. Like, they already have a chip on their shoulder. And it goes the other way around too, So it's like... It does.
Yeah, so everybody's got this chip because they're already in defense mode. No one wants to trust that, okay, maybe this person's just trying to help me out.
Well, and that's one of the things that we do also, and I'm gonna paint with a broad brush, and I'm gonna make that public right now, just so everyone knows that I'm doing it. But one of the problems that we have in the United States is we have gotten away from treating people as individuals, and we want to label, and we want to take someone and put them in, put a label on them, put them in a box, and then treat them like everyone else that we know that we've already put that label on, instead of getting to know that person, getting to know their background, getting to know what they're saying, or even listening to what they're saying. There's a difference between, comprehending what they're saying. I can listen to what you're saying all day, but if I'm not comprehending it and absorbing it and asking you questions, what do you mean by that? Then I start to make a lot of assumptions that are probably not correct because I'm not asking those questions. We don't get to know each other anymore. And Blog Talk Radio is a great forum because instead of people just talking and others just listening, there's at least an interaction. Where with the advent of television, they started saying television was going to do awful things, and it kind of affected, the psyche of the United States. And then video games came, and that really affected people because now
it's awesome, because if it wasn't for the Blog Talk Radio, I don't think I would have learned as much as I have. Because I will be honest, okay, you guys are going to know, if you guys don't already know. When I came on here because of politics. But I am a very spiritual Native American chick, okay? But I came on because of the politics, right? And I was so frustrated with the whole primaries and the election and stuff that I was digging, trying to find answers because nothing was on TV, like nothing was being shown. And so I went online and I found Blog Talk Radio, and I found a show, I think it was TV show or somebody's show, and I started listening, and then everybody's, now we're going over here, and then everybody had their little shows and different points of views, and to be honest, I have no clue what they're talking about. Like, I had none, right? I was just like, what are they talking about? Because never in my whole life did I ever think about any of that stuff,
Yep.
And but I learned a whole lot, and so it's been like over a year now, and now I'm just so thankful because I felt like I went to school, I actually got some education on it a little bit, and I know what people are talking about now. It's kind of like if it comes up in a subject, I know exactly what they're saying, and I think a lot of people are like
informed.
That.
Yeah.
They're not informed.
I think a lot more people are starting to engage that way, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Where before it's just kind of like, I'll vote because that's the party that my parents were in, or that this is who my friends are voting for. It's like, no, you vote, you're a citizen for a reason, and the right to vote is a responsibility you have to take seriously, and to embrace that knowledge is awesome.
Yep, I think that's really cool. So this is the first time I've ever talked about politics on my show, so I might shock some people. I did kind of warn you. No, I'm back. Something was wrong with my chat. So I put a warning, because normally I don't allow politics, UFOs, or other people's personal drama.
That's actually a good policy.
Yeah, but today is the first time ever that I talked about politics, because I was just so mad. I was just like, I was furious, but now I'm fine about it. And, I never let it get to me like that before, but that made me so angry.
Well, I think that can also go back to the energy. I think it also goes back to the energy. One of the other things that we've done in the United States is whether or not you believe in the Christian faith or not, once we took the Bible out of schools and started saying, well, we don't want religion in schools, and we don't want religion in public places, and we don't want religion there, this, that was a lot of our spirituality. So now you've had 50 years of people not even getting any kind of real spiritual connection, because all you do is, you do it on Sunday, and you might go to a Bible study on Wednesday.
It's like you're being stripped of your identity. Like you're being stripped of all your basic, everything that you've believed. Does that make sense?
Well, it's like
it's happening again. I better calm down.
Spirituality, is, as much as people want to argue it, is a foundation. It's not something that is built on top of something else. It is the actual foundation of core beliefs, the reason why you do things, the reason why you make decisions, and all that good stuff.
And now us moon worshippers, now they bomb the moon. Okay, so now that wiped us out. Flip me out.
There you go. But when you take that spirituality away, then you start to not recognize evil. And there is evil in this world, unfortunately. And when people start to do the things that what you're describing this guy did to you, those vibes come across, regardless of how far away you may be physically. That energy is felt. And
I know.
I can understand why you're set off.
I should have left. I mean, I've been to that show several times before, and I never had a problem. But this time I just saw something that was just so bad. And and all I did was try to voice my opinion. You know what I mean? And I understand people have you do have freedom of speech. You can voice your opinion, but he was personally attacking. Like he wasn't.
That's different, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's a big difference. It was like he was just personally attacking me, and I just lost it, and I said F words. I must have said a lot of bad words because there was a lot of those bleep marks, on the text, how it bleeps it out.
There's some emotion going on, huh?
Yeah, it was just like, and some people were shocked. They were like, "Oh my God!" I was just like, "You dude." Oh, I'm glad you called in. It was really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Autobot.
And if I can,
time your shows are.
Yeah, that again. It's 9:00 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday nights here on Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, it's on Saturdays. Well, here, see, I don't remember ever seeing you. I would have remembered that picture. I would have. Oh, you've had once a week. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's cool, huh? Don't you love this program?
It's a great outlet.
Yeah. The only negative thing I could say that happened, it's called, oops, I just lost you. I get News Free wants to know it's called Autobox. And
yeah, I'm going to paste it there in the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's really nice. She was from the same area I was. What a small world, huh? And I also met somebody else on my Facebook who actually, or was it on this show?
You're in the Northwest also?
No, I'm from Ventura County in California.
Oh, okay, in California, yeah.
Yeah. Where are you?
I'm up in Washington. I'm originally from California, the Inland Empire.
Oh. Do they really have apples?
Oh, some of the best out. Yeah,
I've never seen an apple tree before in my whole life.
Yeah, no, out past, if you go out the 215 or the 10, there's they still have out there. Or are you talking about Washington?
No.
If you're talking about Washington, there's lots of apples up here. Yeah.
Well, I know you guys have apples up there, right? Like apple things. I only see oranges here. If you're lucky, you see some lemons. Lots of oranges. And
yeah, that's one thing that has changed in the Riverside area is all the orange groves are almost gone now. Used to be
they did that in
miles
Oxnard too. And I don't know if you in Oxnard how they remember it was like all fields. A lot of it's gone.
Gone.
A lot of it
replaced by houses.
Yep. They even put houses in. You know what a river bottom is?
Oh yeah.
It's like they waited for all the locals to move out because we couldn't afford it anymore, right? So now we're in the desert, and they built like $1 million homes on the river bottom. So you got these people moving in who have no idea that they're gonna flood. And they bought these homes, and it's like you're in a river bottom. That's going back to the whole nature thing. How dumb is that?
Exactly. They did the same thing up here in the there's a down below Olympia, Washington. There's a town or there's a few cities that are in the path of Mount Rainier, and they know that when Mount Rainier blows, this is where the Lahar, all that mud and ice and all that stuff is going to flow, and they know that the previous flows have been up to 110 feet thick, and there is mass cities there now, and they're expecting that to happen in the next 50 or 100 years.
News was asking where at in Washington. She's near Spokane.
Oh, I'm in western Washington on Camino Island. So I'm about 5 hours. I'm 5 hours from Spokane.
Night, Rob. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for being so supportive and just listening to me rant.
Thanks for having me on.
Have you done that yet, rant? On your
That's
show?
That's what a lot of my shows are, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'll check it out. Well, normally I don't. Normally I do not. But I like to thank everybody who listened to the show. And no, this is not the norm. I don't talk politics. This is like my first time. Naughty Rose. Just kidding. And it's so good to meet you. I'm really glad we got to meet. And I'll make sure that I catch a show. And thanks for calming me down and understanding my whole dream.
There you
my
go.
Vision. Okay, let's see. Any last famous words? No. All right. Thank you, everybody. I hope everybody has a great night, and I'll see you next time.